this video, let's try to explore the transform option for number column. Okay, here I have sample data sales 1000, 1500 and 2000. Okay, for example, you have 1000 or 10,000 rows, you want to perform some statistic operation. Then you can go to this number column statistic. Here you have the options, sum, minimum, maximum, all the things. Okay, for example, for the sales column, I am clicking sum, it will give the total value for that particular column for 1500. Okay, likewise, if I want to find out the minimum value in this column, click on minimum, it will give the minimum value as 1000. And for maximum, click on maximum, the maximum value for that particular column is 2000. Okay, and median, it will sort this in the particular list, and the middle value is 1500. Okay, average, it will perform standard deviation, count values, distinct values. Let's try to see this in the slide. Okay, so that it's easy for you to understand. Okay, this is my sample data. You have the statistics, sum, minimum, maximum, median. It sort the values and give you the middle value. Average, it will count all the values. Okay, all the row values. Okay, 1000 plus 1500 plus 2000 and divide by number of values. Total 3 values are there, so divide by 3 equal to 1500. And standard deviation, it will measure data spread from average. Okay, sales vary around average, low or high deviation it will give you. And count values, how many nominal values are there? 3. And count distinct values, no repeated values are there, so all the 3 values are distinct values, so the answer is 3. This is how the statistic works. Okay, now coming to my second column, my values are 100, 200 and 300. For example, I need to add 10 with all these values. For this particular column, I need to add 10. Okay, in this case, manual operation will take time. What we can do, go for the standard and click on add. Now give which value, 10 value I need to add. Here you can see the result is 110, 210 and 310. This is how add works. Okay, likewise multiply, I need to multiply this with 2. It will give you 100 into 2, 200. Okay, 200 into 2, 400. This is how multiply works. Subtract, for example, I need to subtract 50 from each of the value. Give 50 and it will minus 50 in each row. And divide, I need to divide it with 10. Then the values 100 change to 10, 200 to 20, 300 to 30. Okay, remove this step and divide. Okay, integer divide, I no need the point values. For example, 100 divided by 6 will give you some point value. Okay, I need, for example, here you can see divide by 6. Okay, it will give you the point value, but in our case we don't need this decimal points. In this case, go for integer divide and give 6. Now no point values are there, only the integer values are there. This is how integer divide works. And modulo operation, I need only the remainder, I don't need the remaining part. In that case, you can give for modulo operation. Now try to calculate percentage of these values with respect to 100. Okay, click on percentage, give 100, it will give the percentage value, but here it's in a decimal data type, so click on data type and change to percentage, so you can able to view the percentage. It's 10,000. Okay, now if I want to calculate the percentage of, okay, 1000, in this case change the data type to percentage. Now you can see it's 1000, 2000, 3000 like that. Okay, this is how you can able to find the standard operations here. Okay, now let's move on to the third column, values. Here -4, 2, 3. Okay, this is my value. Now I need to perform some scientific operation on this. Let's see what's the options available here. Okay, absolute value, this will give you the absolute value in the selected column. Here you can see the minus sign is gone, it will return the positive values for that. In slide, let's see, this is the standard operations. Okay, you can take screenshot of this and make it for your reference. Okay, Now this is for the scientific operations. Absolute value, this will convert negative numbers to positive. That's what happens there. Alright. And remove that step. Now click on the scientific. You have power option. If you want to cube it, you can cube it. If you want to square it, you can square it. Or if you want to any selected number, you can do it. Let's try with the square. Okay, 2 into 2, 2 square, 4. Okay, this is what its work. Now try with cube. 2 2s are 4, 4 2s are 8. Okay, now again try with power option. Now raise the power to 5. You can see 32. Okay, this is how the power works. Now next, if you want to take square root of that, square root of 2 is 1.414. Okay, like that you can take it, or any exponent you want for that particular value, you can do it. Okay, here you can see exponent. Okay, e power 2 na, e power 2 7.39. Okay, e power 2 7.39. Okay, likewise you can do exponent also. And logarithm base 10, it will give the log base 10. Okay, for example, log base 10 of 100 is 2. In our case, remove this step. Log base 10 of 2, we need to see. Select this logarithm, log base of 10. 2 is 0.30, like that. It will give the logarithm values. Natural log means log 2, 0.63. Okay, click on this natural log. Okay, before that I am removing this step. Natural. Here you can see 0.69. Okay, remove the step. Next one, factorial. If you want to find any factorial value for 2, it will give you here. For minus value, it throws error. Okay, this is how the scientific options work. Now this is the slide for that, you can take for it your reference. Okay, now move on to next operation, trigonometry. Okay, this is our sample data. We can able to find sine value, cos value, tan value, okay, arcsine value, all that. This is our sample values. Let's try to see the sine value. Okay, it will give you the sine value for all that. And arcsine, it will give you arcsine values. Okay, this is how you can find trigonometry values, whichever you want. Now switching to the next column, 12.3, some decimal values I have. Imagine that you want to round this to whole number. Okay, round it up, round it down, round. 3 options are there. Okay, let's see in our slide. Okay, we have these 3 values, how the round works. Round will works, it will rounds you to the nearest number based on the decimal. Okay, for example, 12.3 means after 5 only it will count 1. 12.5, it count 12 plus 1, 3, 13. Before 5, if the value is 3, it will give you the lowest number, 12 only. This is how normal round work. Okay, round up means always round up to the next number. For example, if you have 12.1, 2, 3, anything, okay, after 12 point something, it will change to 13. This is what round up. Round down means always it minus. If the value is 12 point something, it always ignores the decimal value. It will give you only the 12 value. Let's see it here. Select that column and click on round up. It will give you the highest value 13. Okay, round down, it will give lowest value 12. If you want to round it up, with how many decimal values, for example 2 I am giving, it round off, the length is only 1 na, so it give as it is. Okay, this is what rounding will work. Now switch to next column. This is our values, -2, -5, 0, 3, 4. Okay, now I want some information from this column. Is it even or is it odd, and I need which sign this number have, like that. So this information option will help you to find it out. For example, click on is even, it will give you true or false. You can see 2, 3, 5. Okay, this rows only have even values. Let's check. These are all only the even values. Okay. Likewise, if you want to check odd, okay, 1, okay, 1, 4, both only odd. Okay. Likewise, if you want to find it out sign, it will give the sign. In our table, you can see it's easily understood for you. Okay, this is what the answer is. Even will give you whether the number is even or odd. If the number is even, it will return true. If the number is odd, it will return false. 0 is a even, so it will return true for that. If it's odd, no. 0 is odd, not. It's even, so it returns false. Likewise, is even and is odd will help you to find out whether the number is even or odd. And coming to sign, it returns the sign of the number. For example, if the sign is minus, it will give you -1. 0 as it is 0. If the positive values are there, it will give the 1. So that you can able to find it out the sign of the particular number. This is how you can able to transform data in the number column.